All right, let's move into the energies of the Sun card. So the Sun card is all about success and basking in what feels good and how well things have gone, and oh my goodness, like this is just so good and so wonderful. So this card usually depicts a very small child sitting on a horse, and the child is not holding the reins of the horse, right? His arms are out like this. So that to me is representing not feeling the need to control, right? It is the absence of that. It is feeling like, oh, everything is just happening and I don't need to do anything. That is the predominant feeling that I get with this card. Like, oh, it's like effortlessness. Like, I see in my mind the image of like flowers coming up out of the ground, and they're just coming up out of the ground everywhere, and you planted the seeds and then you didn't have to do anything, and then they came up. And what that feels like to me in my body is the feeling of effortlessness, right? Like all the flowers are blooming, they're all raising taller, you know, the environment is good, you know, the sun was good, the rain was good, all the conditions were perfect, and now I have all these beautiful flowers. So it's this feeling of like just being able to bask, just being able to coast. It feels effortless, right? And it feels so good. It's like I'm receiving all the sun rays, I'm receiving all the good things and all the success, and it just feels like everything is worked out and it's lined up and it's awesome, and I feel like I'm really receiving the success, and it feels like exciting, right? And it feels like enthusiasm in my body, like, oh my goodness, like I'm so excited to get up, I'm so excited to do this thing because everything is in alignment, and it just feels so nice to feel the sunshine. Whoop. To feel the sunshine and to feel everything working and to feel it all working out and everything to just be lined up and to receive, right? So much like success, okay? Now, let's go into the opposite of this card, okay? The opposite of the Sun card, to me, the first thing that I see in my mind is I see clouds coming over and covering the sun, okay? So let's move into the archetype of a cloudy day. So a cloudy day kind of feels like a bummer, right? It feels like, there's no sun today. It kind of feels like not wanting to do anything, kind of feeling a little droopy, right? Like, well, I wish that this thing had happened, but I didn't, right? Like, I wish that the sun was out, but it's not. I wish that things had happened in a certain way, but they didn't. And it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not bad, right? It's just gloomy. You know what I mean? It's not... Nothing bad or really tragic has happened. That would be probably storm clouds, right? It's just, it wasn't exactly what you wanted, which would be just general clouds over the sun. So it's like, well, it's kind of what I was hoping for, not quite, but, you know, like, I guess I'll take it, right? It's kind of it's a little bit of a disappointment energy and a little bit of a, well, it could have been better energy. And really, it kind of feels a little bit like, well, this is kind of a bummer, but it's fine, it could be worse, I'll go with it, I'll accept it, it's okay, right? That's the energy that I get of the reversed sun, okay? But also, just like clouds that cover up the sun, they're temporary and they move out of view and then the sun comes back out. So even though things may not be exactly the way that you want them to be, they may not be as sunny and bright as you would prefer, know that the clouds are really temporary. It's not that big of a deal. They're going to move out from in front of the sun, and then, you know, things will resume in a more prosperous way, in a more effortless way shortly. Okay? All right, guys, let's go into the next card, which is the Judgment card.